today we're going to be learning how to map the features onto your anime and manga faces.
One of the easiest stereotypes of an art teacher is that they hate anime and discourages anyone from drawing anime. Period. They taught random nonsense like anatomy or color theory, you know, shit that you don't care about, because you believe it has nothing to do with what you're currently focusing on in relation to drawing. And what will happen is that they'll begin to perceive art as boring and tedious. This isn't fun. All I want to do is draw the cute waifus like the people on Twitter. I don't care about perspective. Eventually becoming demotivated as an artist. Ignoring lessons entirely, becoming stubborn and frustrated, and drawing at their own pace because that's what they're comfortable doing anyways.
He's holding me back!
Okay, even if that wasn't the case, and they go to draw something, they want to draw something awesome. But here's the problem. Combined with their heavy focus on quality with the mix of lack of understanding, they will depend hugely on reference. Like, whoa. It's not like there's anything wrong with using reference, but over-reliance on reference will result in a piece taking way too long. Like, way too fucking long to finish. And then when the piece is finally finished, it doesn't look as good as you want it to be, nor as satisfying. You'll post it to DeviantArt anyways, and no one will care. Then you'll look at others and compare them to yours. You'll feel depressed because you're not at their level yet. You know, the level that you always wanted to be? And as a result, getting demotivated. You know what I was saying? This is one of the core reasons why young artists feel so unsatisfied when they draw something. You have one part where you want to draw the hot naked women and epic stylized heart-pumping action drawings or animations, you know, like at the anime ball. But then there's the other part where the teacher wants to do the super specific thing. I want to learn how to draw cartoons. I do not care about drawing fruit. What makes it even worse is that when you attempt to seek out actual information, you watch a YouTube video and all of them say the same thing, like constantly. Practice anatomy, gotta draw those peoples.
Fill a page with skulls.
Going to do a body, it helps to know the anatomy.
I've drawn study. Studying is important.
Most obvious thing is probably anatomy.
Anatomy, figure drawing.
It's like eating your veggies.
You start to become nagged. Who wants to be nagged? You don't want to be nagged. I don't want to be nagged. I just want to draw. That's why I'm here. That's why I paid the money. But all of a sudden they say the same thing and it pisses you off. But why? This is where I believe where a lot of inexperienced artists fail to ask, and where a lot of experienced artists forget to say a lot of the time when they're giving advice. Why is this all important? Or what does this do for me? It's because the inexperienced artist doesn't get what learning to paint grassy fields and blue sky has to do with anything about me getting better at drawing Super Saiyan God Goku. And the experienced artist not specifying isn't helping either. To them, getting better at drawing is like getting better at a sport or learning how to do a backflip. And the way to get better is through, you know, soccer practice or keep doing a backflip. This is an incorrect way to look at things to get better, or at least for drawing. What I mean is, getting better at sports rely on kinesthetic learning, meaning obtaining information relies less on books and PowerPoint and more on physical training and muscle memory, or just doing stuff. God. However, drawing is different. Alright, here we go. Getting better at drawing completely depends on your understanding of the core fundamentals of drawing. And I'm talking about all four of the drawing. Anime, comic books, cartoons, animations, doesn't matter. Look, for the sake of time, the purpose of drawing fundamentals is to learn how things work in our reality, how arms bend, how distance work, why feet look weird, etc. And you can argue that drawing fine china and reading about what the trapezius isn't exactly exciting or as important as it sounds, but it is, and it's very worth it. And look, I understand that approaching art this way can feel very intimidating, but the point of But the way I look at it is that it's not important to learn the fundamentals, it's to value them, so the importance of it feel a little bit more justified and more approachable, and by extension a little bit more fun. When you have a good understanding of these fundamentals and value what it does for you, you'll eventually apply it to your drawings, but with a bit more of a simpler approach, adding your own rules of what you want your art to look like, with the fundamentals in mind. Then when you have the firm understanding of your own rules and create the composition that you're actually proud of, you start seeing flaws, and now quality becomes more of a priority. What's missing, or how can I make this look better? What you'll find is that drawing will start to become less tense and stressful, and by extension less time consuming. You will begin to understand and value the fundamentals so thoroughly, it'll get to the point where it's more important to take your time and think about drawing structurally and anatomically correct. And you'll put more effort into correcting them to achieve the satisfactory quality you look for. It'll be easier, quicker, and more fun. Your art will become very noticeably better in both quality and vision. All because you apply your knowledge around what you enjoy drawing. If that makes sense.